Hi, my name is Chillmonger. The guy on the left is Michael B. Jordan. He played Killmonger, and he's being interviewed by
You're being honored tonight for your contribution.
Danny Directo. Towards the ending of this interview, he does something. He says,
And fingers crossed for that Miami Vice reboot. It'd be fun to be part of that franchise, right?
Appreciate it, man.
he asks an industry question, a clever question that he was trying to get an answer to, a scoop, if you will, to Michael B. Jordan, who is media trained. Appreciate it. You know, we were at the end of our interview anyways. Whole interview, softball questions. The very end, yo, aren't you doing Miami Vice? Fingers crossed for it, aka I am seeking confirmation so that I can run with this scoop and be awarded credit for having the actor of said movie make officially that he is in this movie.
And fingers crossed for that Miami Vice reboot. It'd be fun to be part of that franchise, right?
Appreciate it, man.
Michael B. Jordan, appreciate it, man. That's what happened. That's the media savvy dude that Michael B. Jordan is. Entertainment Tonight also yesterday spoke with a woman. You may know her, Chadwick Boseman's wife. Simone Boseman was being interviewed by the same guy.
Are you wearing 7 layers and
No, I'm
still
not wearing
freezing
7
your
layers. I
man
got
nipples?
You need the new 300.
So the way he worked this interview with Simone Ledward Boseman, Taylor Simone Ledward Boseman, was that he asked her a question about Viola Davis, what she had to say, slipped in Ryan Coogler, and then it was time.
And I know that he's shining around somewhere behind these clouds.
It's a
Very
gift for
proud of us.
yeah, it's a gift for the fans too, because we got to know a little bit more about Chadwick, not just as the artist, but the human here too.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Ryan, I mean, obviously he shared some beautiful words, but he also announced that a third Black Panther film is in the works, with a new Black Panther potentially taking over the mantle. What qualities do you hope that they possess that kind of carry what Chadwick started?
Discernment. Discernment. It's a heavy mantle to carry.
Right.
I think that knowing Chad and knowing all the steps in his life that he took up to that particular role, it seemed, one of those full circle moments where you see how everything has fed into this one moment.
Right.
Okay.
And he really carried that spirit. T'Challa was him. He was a king. He held himself high. He was very wise. So I think discernment is a big one. And kindness, real, sincere kindness, and the desire to lift up those around you.
The biggest.
Yeah, you would have it believed that she was saying no one can play the character, but she's giving advice. Play discernment. Be T'Challa. T'Challa was Chad, which you guys heard my computer get a little notification that it needs updating at that moment. It said doo-doo-doo-doo, and I probably would have said something while that happened, but it took away my attention. When she said that Chad was T'Challa, I prefer what Derek Boseman said.
Chad was Chad. T'Challa is just a character, When Christopher Reeves had the accident, they didn't stop having Supermans.
That's true.
They just got somebody else to play the role of Superman.
Chad is Chad. T'Challa is just a character. But I understood what she was going for when she said that. She was just speaking to the man that she loved was a superhero. And I mean, everything's within context. And from the context that I just got there, after Danny Directo slipped in, hey, Black Panther 3, we know there's going to be a new mantle. What do you got to say about that? He's basically talking about it like it's already been taken care of. It's already been done. I'm sure Coogler them spoke with Simone Boseman about it. Just like, hey, how do you feel about it? She probably gave her blessing. But don't trick her into answering the question, which she's probably not thinking this, which reveals the plans for the movie. They've been keeping it very hush-hush and secret.
Almost now multi-billion-dollar franchise, and that story has to continue, and it should, and while I try to not speak for Chad, I know it's not something he would have wanted to end because he transitioned.
So yeah, anyways, a new guy is going to be cast. The character is going to go by T'Challa. She's not mad about it. Which brings it back to me and how I remind you that at the end of the Wakanda Forever movie, there was a character, Toussaint.
This is my son, Toussaint.
Well, Toussaint said, my name is T'Challa, later on at the very, very end. Are we talking about making that kid a little bit older and saying, yo, man, you're the Black Panther now. You're T'Challa now. I hope not. You know what I want? The actual 59-year-old character, nearly 60-year-old character, and you can pre-order the anniversary comic 60 years of the Black Panther. But that's the most legendary character. That is the one that is uplifting. That is the staple. Another character would de-emphasize the primary character of Black Panther, which is T'Challa, giving another character a movie and hot potatoing it. Hot potato, it's not a word, that's why I'm stuttering. Hot potatoing the name T'Challa is regressive. It doesn't bring the brand forward. You've heard me say these things a million times. But hey, look, Simone Boseman seems to know there's going to be another, quote, T'Challa.
T'Challa was him.
But T'Challa is open to interpretation over there at Marvel, and until they confirm, no. It's going to be T'Challa, not T'Challa's son from Haiti that we don't know if he did it or not, did it with Nakia. That illegitimate bastard child who they created, what they thought would be an honor or whatever they thought. That character is not the 59-year-old character. Putting time and investing into that character would be investing in a character who impedes on T'Challa. I don't want Wally West and Barry Allen. That's a Flash reference. I don't want that for Black Panther. I don't want people to go, well, I like that one better. No, T'Challa's whack. You got to wait for T'Challa's son. He's the better T'Challa. Why are we having that competition? Why not just Clark Kent, Superman? But black. T'Challa is Black Panther. Yeah, historically, throughout the years, there's been many people who have donned the name of Black Panther. But Marvel, if you guys read comic books, I read comic books. If you go read a comic from the 60s, it'll be the same characters, like they never aged. Marvel present is called the sliding timeline. It's everlasting. There's no reason why we should go, nah. T'Challa's not that important, guys. Throughout time, there's different Black Panthers, so it's all the same. No. There's 225 issues of Black Panther that are out, that have come out ever. And all of them are centered around the Black Panther, T'Challa. Even the ones when Shuri becomes Panther, like 2009, 2010, even those ones. What do you guys think about the hoodwinking that Simone Boseman just went under? I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. It also doesn't complete the story. I've been knowing a character will be playing a named T'Challa, but will they actually make it T'Challa and do the beneficial thing or not? That's where I leave you at. Like, comment, subscribe. Genuinely like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.